Nithyananda Paramashivam Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivam
Om Trigunarahitam Saddam Namami. Yes. Nithyananda, it is immense pleasure and gratitude and welcoming all the Om Award celebrations today and all the viewers who are watching us live from Facebook, YouTube, and all the social media platforms for the Kailasa Om Award ceremony on the occasion of Mahaparamashivaratri 2024 under the auspicious of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam. So now, without any such delay, we'll be getting into the actual event. So with the grace and blessings of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, the departed legion and worship of Kailasa in collaborations with Kailasa United is Srinitya Premananda Maharaj. It is a disciple of Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam. And today is pleased to bring this to the global conclave on this auspicious occasion of Mahaparamashivaratri and the Kailasa Om Award ceremony in collaborations with the Department of Religion. So now I just want to take a short introduction about the super of Hinduism. Yes. So via this video, we caught a glimpse of the preamble. The Indo was undertaken by the remarkable Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Sri Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam. His unwavering commitment for the reviving of the grandeur of the Hinduism dignitaries of Kailasa, which is truly inspiring. And the Kailasa is currently representing the sanctuary for the religious freedom, stand as a beacon of hope for the Hindus across the world, which is safeguarding them from the persecutions for the more than 100 years. The Kailasa exemplifies the profound principles enshrined by the extreme sovereign entity of Kailasa Mitra, the founder of Kailasa Nithyanandism. Its vision and mission are dedicated to the enlightened living for all the humanity. And it's the very core of Kailasa's philosophy lies the fundamental principle of Advaita, or the oneness we can call it as. So this principle beautifully espouses the idea of peaceful coexistence and harmony among all beings, embrace the belief that every human being is inherited and divine, and Kailasa empowers individuals to realize their highest potential. It is through the unwavering commitment It is through an unwavering commitment to the humanity's collective upliftment and the pursuit of the oneness that a path to more inclusive, compassionate, and harmonious to all. So now I also was great honor political statehood of Kailash to all of you. And today I have extremely
recognizing Kailasa's inherited, unbroken, historical sovereign status as per the preamble of both the United Nations Convention on Diplomatic Relations and the United Nations Convention on Consular Relations, that declares that historical rules of customary international law continue to govern and confirms that all nations from ancient times have recognized privileges and immunities of sovereign entities of differing constitutional and social systems, and requires that a state shall not discriminate as between states, including a historical form of statehood. Kailasa is a sovereign subject of international law possessing distinctive attributes of juridical statehood derived from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Nithyananda Paramashivam's inheritance of the unbroken succession and the revival of three ancient Hindu sovereign states, namely the kingdoms of Suryavamsha Surangi Samrajyam Sarvajñapitham, Suvarnapitha Swargapuram Samrajyam Sarvajñapitham, Shyamalapitha Sarvajñapitham, also the Kanchi Kailasa Sarvajñapitham, and 17 Hindu sovereign ecclesiastical historical institutions that receive customary recognition by the United Nations as per the Vienna Convention on Diplomatic Relations and the Vienna Convention on Consular Relations. Further, in international law, the doctrine of continuity states that upheavals and revolutions within a country, changes in governmental forms, the extent of a country's territory, and measures taken during a military occupation do not negate the existence of the country. Therefore, just as any other state under international law, Kailasa shall be afforded its due diplomatic recognition, privileges, and immunities.
today, Mahaparamashivaratri, the wonderful night, the most auspicious nights for all the human beings on the earth. So now I would like to bring a significance of this Mahaparamashivaratri to one and all present here. So Mahaparamashivaratri is the most auspicious night, the most auspicious occasion in the entire year, the whole year for the human beings to realize Paramashivam, that to be Paramashiva, that we are Paramashiva. It's in the night when the explosion of the superconscious energy happens on our planet Earth. Hindu cosmology traces this explosion back to the Big Bang, the moment for the creation of the universe itself. Here, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism have beautifully said that you spend all the nights dreaming and sleeping, but this night is to wake up from all the dreams. So today, all of us are blessed to receive the direct blessings from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, the 1008th avatar of Paramashiva himself. And going back to the Vedas and Agamas, where we derive the significance, the reference to all these happenings of the Hinduism. So in the sacred Vedic text, Arunachala Purana, this monument's happening is depicted as the Lord Shiva, Paramashiva himself, as a symbol of cosmic energy in the form of an endless shaft of light spanning earth and the sky. Every year, by the fortune alignment of the cosmic forces, a tiny reflection of the same explosion happens on our planet Earth on this night. So that is why this night is very much significant and auspicious for all the human beings throughout the world. So on this day of Mahaparamashivaratri, Kailasas from all around the world offers the grand puja and Maharudrabhishekam, the ritualistic bath to the Lord Paramashiva, and also to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, who is the living avatar of Paramashiva himself. And Kailasa around 140 countries are joining for this grand event as a global celebration for the entire humanity. So yes, so with that, now let us enter into the Kailasa's Om Award ceremony. And I have a beautiful awardees who are joined us, and a successful delegates who have joined us to receive the Kailasa's Om Award celebration. So let me give a gist about what is the Kailasa's Om Awards. The Kailasa's Om Award is the prestigious recognition bestowed upon accomplished individuals from diverse backgrounds. It's celebrating their sincere hard work, standing contributions towards the global peace, harmony, and the coexistence, aligning with the vision and mission of Kailasa. So Kailasa Awards has been honored to n number of people, starting from royal highnesses, kings and kings of many kingdoms and prime ministers. So this prestigious awards have reached all the corners, have honored many people who have done extreme hard work and sincere efforts to the humanity and the world. Now I welcome all the awardees for today for this wonderful function, and also I invite all the VIPs and guests who have joined us today for this wonderful celebration of Mahaparamashivaratri. And today we all are honored, and myself and Kailasa is very honored to present the Kailasa Mitra Awards. This award is conferred upon the distinguished individual who have established a long-lasting friendship with Kailasa. And now I invite and welcome all the awardees today. Let us get into the award ceremony now. So first, I would like to invite Mr. Prabhakar Kazam.
Namaskar.
And distinguished banker and community, and he's also a former State Bank of India, London, with over 40 years of banking experience and notable roles in HSBC Bank as well. Mr. Kaza's leadership and dedication have made us as well, the entire bank industry. So his involvement not only just in the banking, it's also in supporter through his community organizations such as UK Telugu Association and the India Forum of British Media reflects his wavering commitment to the unity and social progress. And Kailasa is very honored to give this Kailasa Mitra Award his exceptional contributions to the banking and the community service.
Thank you.
I would like to invite Mr. Prabhakar Kaza to share a few words with us.
Yeah, thank you very much for the honor. I appreciate this and do like this association with Kailasa. At present, as the whole world is in a huge turmoil, I think in the last 1 year, 2023, going back to the Second World War, we never had two major conflicts in the globe in 1 year. It's very unfortunate that at this particular point of time, there is a huge scramble for power and for natural resources. And conferences that are held by Kailasa do endeavor in bringing people together, because at this point of time, more than anything else, peace is the one thing that all is bringing people together, little calmer, bringing down the temperature, making people talk to each other, helps a lot in living very peacefully and harmoniously. At the end of all religions, I'm sure people listening to me know far better than I do on the issue. But the aim of any religion is to ensure that people live peacefully. I mean, we can't really govern the whole world by the laws, rules, and regulations. There has to be some inward reflection and also a recognition that you require to live with others, so that all of us living harmoniously can enjoy ourselves. And I do find that Kailasa Foundation does play a very important role, and I do trust that this good work will carry on for all time to come. So thank you very much for the award. Thank you very much for including me. Namaskar.
Thank you, Mr. Prabhakar Kaza, for being part of this. And we are honored to confer this award upon you towards your extreme contributions to the humanity and as a community service supporter, and as well as in the. So yes, thank you for joining us today. So yes, so let us move on. We have the next awardee for PU with a background as a teacher, as a social worker, activist. Honorable PU life entirely to the community service. Currently, he serves as the president of the Traditional Healers Assembly and also Minister of Traditional Medicines for the state of African diaspora, which is he is advocating for the traditional medicines and the community welfare. And throughout his entire journey, and he's a good partner with us and promoting the peace and taking the community services to the world. And today, and Kailasa is very much honored for his remarkable contributions and commitment to the betterment of society. Based on that, Kailasa is very honored this award to Honorable Mr. PU. And now I would like to invite Honorable Mr. PU to share a few words with us.
Yes, thank you so much. I am very much honored today to receive this Om Award, and I am therefore grateful for the Pontiff of Hinduism for the great work that they have been doing for humanity in most of these fields, like humanity, freedom, peace, and when it comes to organic living, feeding the needy through agriculture, and on education and health. So because of all these things that they are rendering for humanity, I have also been very much honored to associate with Kailasa, and I will do my utmost best to make sure that in my country here, small Gambia in West Africa, I will try my level best to make sure that I propagate the good deeds of Kailasa. Many people also will recognize good and marvelous job that have done by Kailasa. So on that note, I finally once again support and thank the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism for the great work that they are doing for humanity. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Honorable to you for your wonderful kind words, and thank you for and we completely acknowledge all the support you have rendered so far and rendering in the future also towards Kailasa. And today we are really, really honored to confer Kailasa Mitra Award.
Thank you.
Yes. So with this, we'll be moving on to the next awardee. And now I would like to invite Honorable Dr. Kayambe. Dr. Kayambe is an incumbent independent member of the Parliament of West Constituency.
Good evening.
Yes, let me take an honor to introduce Honorable Kayambe to all the Ps and today. Dr. Kayambe is an incumbent independent member of the Parliament for the Dosh constituency, Malawi. With a PhD in international relations and the political diplomacy, Dr. Kayambe brings the extensive experience as a former international corporations. Dr. Kayambe has committed socio-economic development and effective projects management undergoes his dedications to serving his and contributing to the past. And today, for the extraordinary friendship he has showed towards Kailasa and the support he has given to Kailasa for his exemplary leadership and his tireless effort in advancing the interest of his constituents and the Bharat, Kailasa is very honored to present Kailasa Mitra Awards on Dr. Kayambe. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Kayambe to share a few words with us.
Thank you very much. First of all, I thought I could send greetings from my constituency, Doha West. I know
recording
that,
in progress.
Request to
Can
share.
you get me?
So we are not able
Hello?
to see you. Dr. Kayambe, we are not able to see you. So requesting if you could turn on your yes, I think.
Can you see me?
Can see you now. Yes, Dr.
Okay.
Kayambe.
Thank you very much. First of all, I wanted to appreciate the gesture that you have shown to me by providing this particular award. It's an award that is not necessarily for me as an individual, but for the collective effort by my constituents, because we advance issues of humanity, we advance issues of sovereignty, all those particular issues, including territorial integrity, they are actually enshrined in the UN Charter on human rights and the international law. So by associating with Kailasa, I think I'm privileged that I've learned quite a lot in terms of the Hindu culture and the projects that you are doing globally. It's an effort that actually is skewed towards protection of the human rights, providing livelihood to the vulnerable communities. So I'm an advocate. The interest of Kailasa globally, and including in Malawi, we have engaged quite a lot with your senior staff at different levels, simply because we believe in the full implementation of the international law as well as the human rights. So I would want to wish you good health, especially the supreme leader, the Pontiff of Hindu and Kailasa, and God should bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Kayambe, for the extraordinary friendship with us, and thank you for joining us today and receiving this award. So Kailasa and myself is very honored to confer this award upon you. And we look forward to a very, very long-lasting friendship with you and the government of Malawi. Thank you. Thank
Thank
you
you
for.
very much. Thank you.
Yes. So with this, let us move on to our next awardee. And I would like to take a honor to introduce Mr. Nengote to everyone. He's a founder and the president of the Global Compassion in the Olam, the Cameroon. He's dedicated his institution in the community initiatives and empowering the rural areas. Through his nonprofit organizations, he has projects like potable water, computer labs, and the initiatives supporting rural women and youth wherever the people cannot afford to take all this. Through his NGO, through his nonprofit organization, he have taken the services to the entire Cameroon. He engages in interfaith coexistence, intercultural, and the peace building efforts across Africa, Europe, and even in America. So he recently also solidified his support towards the global compassion's dedication to peace building, youth empowerment, and humanitarian actions by having a memorandum of understanding with the Kailasas. And today, Kailasa is very honored to confer the Kailasa Mitra Award for his unwavering dedication to making a positive impact locally and globally. Now, I would like to invite Honorable Ningwati to share a few words with us now.
Thank you for giving me the floor. I want to use this opportunity to thank the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, BHAGAVAN Nithyananda Paramashivam, for this precious award. It's just like unbelievable that my work in Cameroon is heard and followed by people from so far away from. And also, I appreciate the Kailasa effort of building peace in the world, coexistence and cohesion of people of different beliefs, because I'm a Christian, but I'm for the Kailasa, this Spicer Award. It's very significant.
I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of.
I used to travel out of Cameroon for peace building efforts. I appreciate your team that reached out to me. It was like I was surprised that I was like asking myself, who gave them my call? So when I knew that Kailasa is something great for the spiritual value they are sharing, the peace value they are sharing, the harmony, the coexistence, and for all the cultural respect they carry, and I say, okay, let's do it. And that's why my organization signed a memorandum of understanding with the Kailasa. Cooperation we will be following and doing more and impacting the world for a better future. So I thank once again the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism for leading this effort around the world.
Yes, thank you, Ngode, for joining us today. And we are really, really humbled to present this award to you and have been very much briefed and Kailas are very much aware of all the support you have extended towards Kailas and all your efforts you have been doing towards peace building, not only across global. So we are honored to present the award to you and thank you for this. Yes. So apart, along with all the Mitra awardees and today honoring me awards and other categories, distinguished, distinguished delegates, people who have contributed and achieved in their respective fields. So as time concerns, we'll be heading ourselves towards receiving the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, the live presidential address. So before that, I would like to bring significant importance about what is special about today and what all the VIPs, all the distinguished guests and the entire humanity which is joining us today for this entire life, what is the precious thing they're going to receive from us. There's one thing which is always significant when we hear about Avatar. So in the realm of the and one figure stands apart, who is the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Of course, his role as the visionary founder of Kailasa, and he's also the esteemed head of state, he also embodies the profound and the divine reality, the incarnation of himself, the Supreme Lord of Hinduism. The science of incarnation is well established in Hinduism. Vedas and Agamas and the various Hindu ancient texts refers to the science of darshan and avatar. So now I would like to bring a video which clearly explains the history and the truth, I would say, like the significance of understanding the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism.
The first and foremost sacred secret I want you to know. Integrity is falling in love with your higher personality. Understand? You do have Sadashivatva in you. You are hardwired for it. It's not that your Sadashivatva is gift from somebody. No. Understand? Just like how when you fall asleep, you put an alarm and tell the alarm, hey, wake me up tomorrow morning. Same way, that's exactly the way I sent my gurus. I sent my gurus to the planet Earth ahead of me and said, hey, I am coming. Wake me up when I assume the human body. My alarm clocks were my gurus. Hey, wake me up. Understand? They just reminded me to fall in love with my higher personality. Sadashiva. I started my public life in a very young age. Immediately after 12, after I realized my enlightenment, I took my first Padayatra as per my Guru's instruction. That Padayatra is my first enriching Padayatra. See, I should say, I started organized public life in 2000. But my public life started when I was 12. How I started my public life? One person at a time. I'll walk from village to village, sit, spend some time. And small boy, naturally people will be curious, all alone. They will come and try to talk to me. Then I'll start talking to them and start enriching. Whatever little way I know. It was a raw, crude, ground level way. One person at a time. So I decided I am going to start my own way. One person at a time.
என்னுடைய ரூம் பக்கத்துல ரூம் தான் அவர் இருந்தாப்புல. ஒரு சின்ன இரும்பு பெட்டி ஒன்று இருக்கும். அந்த இரும்பு பெட்டியில தினந்தோறும் காலையில் 5 மணிக்கு எழுந்து ஒரே நபர் எங்க ஹாஸ்டல்லே முதல் நபர் அவரா தான் இருப்பாரு.
Recording stopped.
தினந்தோறும் பூஜை செய்வாப்புல. பூஜை செய்து விட்டுட்டு யாரெல்லாம் அவர்கிட்ட போயிட்டு ஆசீர்வாதம் கேட்கிறாரோ அவர் திண்ணற வச்சு
Recording in progress.
அப்படின்னு சொல்லி எல்லாருக்கும் ஆசீர்வாதம் பண்ணுவாங்க.
அவர் சிரிச்சுட்டே தான் இருக்கிறாரு. ஆனா அந்த சிரிப்பினுடைய அர்த்தம் எனக்கு இப்பதான் கரெக்டா புரியுது. ஏன்னா அது ஒரு தெய்வீக சிரிப்புன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க இல்லையா, அந்த தெய்வீக சிரிப்பை என்னால இப்பவும் நல்லா உணர முடியும்.
ரூம்குள்ள வந்துட்டாருன்னா ஒண்ணு சும்மாவே இருக்க மாட்டாரு, புக் எடுத்து படிப்பாரு, இல்ல அந்த சிலைகளுக்கான அலங்காரங்கள் பண்றது இதெல்லாம் பண்ணிட்டு இருப்பாரு. இல்லைன்னா எந்நேரம் பார்த்தாலும் ஒரு அந்த மெடிடேஷனோ இல்ல வேற ஒரு பாவ நிலையிலயோ ரூம்குள்ளேயே நடந்துட்டு இருப்பாரு. இதுக்காக ஒர்க்கையும் டிஸ்டர்ப் பண்ண மாட்டாரு. ஒர்க் டைம் வந்தா அதுல இருந்து இறங்கி வந்து உடனே வேலைக்கு போடுவாரு. வேலைக்கு போயிட்டாருன்னா அங்க சிரிச்சு பேசி ஜாலியா இருந்து அதே நேரத்தில் உன்னிப்பா கவனிக்கிறது.
Parivrajaka Yatra happens only when you move out of joy. I tell you, I was moving like a banyan leaf in the breeze. When a leaf falls from the tree, in the breeze how it moves, that's the way I moved in my life. That is why my Parivrajaka, even to remember, is a joy for me. I tell you, shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. So most smartest strategy is hard work with integrity. That's all. That's the most smartest strategy. I decided, let me sit and start doing, start empowering, start enriching. Actually, that is the way I remember me even now. When I close my eyes, I don't remember me sitting in a golden throne. When I close my eyes, I only remember the boy, village boy with a stick on his shoulder, a kamandalu. Before Hindus could recognize, I have created a very powerful enlightenment ecosystem. Everywhere, spiritual awakening is happening, enlightenment is happening. People are manifesting enlightenment, manifesting powers, everything. Kailasa is reviving the enlightenment ecosystem. The Kailasa will be the place where almost million power manifestors are living and running. At least 10 million temples and monasteries, which are spiritual embassies of Paramashiva, and reviving this enlightenment, power manifesting civilization. Kailasa is a place where everything related to superconsciousness is revived. All the sampradaya, all the spiritual ecosystems. Kailasa is a place where everything related to superconsciousness is revived. All the sampradaya, all the spiritual ecosystems created for enlightenment will be revived. And established in such a way, it never gets lost again. There forever serving the humanity. I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahaparamashiva. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda.
Masters were not just spiritual leaders, but also served as state heads. These masters were known as the Raja Rishis, or the real seers, because they had the unique ability to make the decisions based on the truth and the non-violence without being influenced by the fear or the greed. From the glorious lineage of the ancient Pandya kingdom, centered in the historical city of Madurai, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is crowned as the 293rd Sannidhanam, the Pontiff. So this heritage is more than just history. It is a woven with tapestry, woven with the thread of culture, wisdom, and the spiritual insights. So having been born within this Arunachala ecosystems, the renowned office and lineage of incarnations, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was identified as an incarnation of Paramashiva at a very tender age of 3 by the group of beings well versed in the science of incarnation as per Hinduism. So this happening marks a pivotal juncture in the world's spiritual sea, with the uninterrupted lineage of incarnation covering on Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, the Avatar. As the embodiment of the divine, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism transcends the limitants of the human experience. His presence radiates compassion, wisdom, and responsibility, offering the boundless potential within each of us. And today, we are happily inviting all the esteemed delegates, VIPs, who joined us around the world to join us for this immense spiritual journey and experience with the grace of the living Avatar. And what all of us going to experience is the Nithyananda darshan, which is translated from the Sanskrit. The word darshan means to get a glimpse of the divine Nithyananda. Darshan is a unique process by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism that offers an intimate experience of the divine. It is a sacred channel, a spiritual VPN through which individuals receive a mirroring experience of the glimpse of their own divine consciousness and the superconscious breakthroughs. And I will happily once again invite all of us for this immense spiritual journey and experience the grace of the living Avatar. And I would like to, before we are heading now, to prepare ourselves to receive the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. And I just want to bring a notice to all of us what the participation in the darshan bestows and induces with the spiritual elevation, emotional liberation, healing, and it's a guided purpose. In the spiritual elevations, the infusion of divine superconscious energy, fostering a deeper connections to the divine, as well as in the inner clarity. This is what like Hinduism taught us, and every religion has taught us, like connect to the divine source, and which is what we're going to experience during this darshan. And the emotional liberations, reliefs from past, all the past traumas and the emotional burdens which we all have in our life, not maybe from this current birth, maybe coming from the past birth as well. So all those emotional liberations will be gifted upon us during this darshan. And with the removal of the past traumas and the limiting patterns, many have experienced instant healing from many illness, starting from small headache to all the way to the huge, the blood clotting disease of cancer as well. And of course, when all this heals away, the empowerment happens. The awakening of latent potential, the catalytic life transformations happens in all of us. And this illumination towards a meaningful existence and self-determinations. And now I was very much happy to let us now prepare ourselves to receive the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Now I will also take a moment to invite all the VIPs and the guests who joined us today. Yes. Sorry for the technical glitch. The awards Zoom. I hope there was an audio glitch. Let me take a moment that I was inviting all the Royal Highnesses and the Prince and Princesses for joining us for today. Let me take a moment to invite all of them now. Yes. So let me take a moment to invite all the esteemed joining with us today from Her Royal Majesty Queen Zeba III, South Africa, the Kingdom of New, and Her Royal Highness Princess Baza Kamboli from the Republic of South Africa, and Honorable Alpha Thimbo, the Advisor of President Sierra Leone. His Royal Highness is Imvali, Chief Grandson of Nelson Mandela, the Royal House of from South Africa.
Shivaratri, and now.
Okay, yes. So now we all set now to receive the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Now let me take a leap and welcome all the awardees for thanking all of you now once again for joining us today. And Kailasa is extremely honored to confer the Kailasa Mitra Award to all the delegations today. So once again, I invite all the VIPs and the esteemed guests for today's evening. Yes, thank you, Nithyananda. Let me take over, give the floor for darshan preparation for Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism.
Of BHAGAVAN Lingobhavamurti. Devam Garbhagrahasya Manakalite Linge Jatashekharam Katyasatkaram Varam Jadadatam Krishnam Mrigam Chabhayam Savyetam Vadamakutam Brahmchutabhyam Yutam Urdhstitam Rakomalam Lingobhavaye.
Chant them again. Let us all get ready to receive the darshan.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Paramashivam